Hello everyone, my name's David Litchfield. This is Benny Litchfield, and we are going to read you another story. This time we're going to read my second book, Grandad's Secret Giant. Okay, now the reason why Benny is here is because Benny looks a little bit like one of the characters in this book, but I'll let you work out which one it is. Okay, are we ready? Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do it. Grandad's Secret Giant. I just want to show off this end paper because I'm quite proud of this end paper. There we go. Now, Benny, could you help? Can anyone see a giant in this page? Where is the secret giant? Oh, he's found it. Did you find it at home? Hopefully you did. Okay. Grandad's Secret Giant by David Litchfield. Little Billy was in a pickle. There's little Billy. Grandad, he said, we've been painting the town mural all day, but we just can't finish it. No one can reach the top of the wall. Don't worry, said Grandad. There's Grandad. I know just the chap who can help. Now, Benny, there is also a giant in this page. Can we just see if the kids at home can find it? Can anyone see a giant hidden in this page anywhere? Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? Benny, can you see it? Mm-hmm. You have read this book before, right? Oh, look at that. He's found it. The giant is poking his head over that house just there. Well spotted, Benny. He has hands the size of tables, Grandad continued. Legs as long as drain pipes. And feet as big as rowing boats. Do you know who I mean? The secret giant, Billy sighed. You've told me about him 1,000 times, Grandad. You're making it up. I never make things up, said Grandad. Do you remember when we went camping last summer? Yes, Grandad, Billy groaned. Now, before we move on, can anyone see a giant in this page? Anyone see it? Anyone see it? Benny, can you see the giant? There. Well spotted. Well spotted at home. The giant was there watching over us, making sure we all kept safe. Can anyone see a giant in this page? That's a bit easier. Where's the giant in that one, Benny? There. In the trees up there. Look at that. And do you remember when the town clock was broken? Yes, Grandad, Billy mumbled. You see a giant? There. There he is. Look at that, fixing the town clock. It was the giant who fixed the clock, said Grandad. And do you remember when our boat got caught in the storm? Yes, Grandad, Billy sighed. It was the giant who pulled us safely to shore. Can you see the giant? That's easy peasy, that one. Where's the giant? There. Perfect. But that's impossible, Grandad, Billy sighed. I didn't see a giant. Maybe you weren't looking hard enough, Grandad replied. Oh, there's lots of giants in these ones. Look at this. And that's not all the giant's done. He's also stopped the big oak from falling in the wind. Helped the cars cross the bridge when part of it fell down. Caught your kite before it blew away. And rescued Murphy the dog when he got stuck on the roof. Look at that, rescuing the dog. The giant does all of these things for our town, quietly and without making a fuss. And nobody knows except for me. You don't get to my age without sharp eyes. Are you enjoying it so far? Me too. Oh, where's the giant in that one? Look at that. That's Grandad's house. Can you see the giant? Can you see the giant, Benny? There. Look at that, hidden in the shadows. But Grandad, Billy said, if the giant is so helpful and so good, why does he want to stay such a big secret? Because people are scared of things that are different, said Grandad. When people see the giant, they scream and run away. It makes him sad. I wouldn't be scared of a silly old giant, Billy scoffed. If he was real, which he is not. Try getting up and going to the mural tomorrow at dawn, Grandad said with a wink. Can you wink? Pretty good. I like it. The next morning, Murphy woke Billy up at dawn. He tried to go back to sleep, but Murphy wouldn't stop barking. Okay, now, there is actually a giant in that picture as well. Can anyone see it? Can you see it in that picture? It's tricky, this one. Yeah. Look at that, there he is, there's his back, just walking past, no, there, walking past the window, and there's his shadow absolutely on the house. And, okay, actually, yeah, he's also in that bottom one. Can anyone see him in that bottom one? Oh, it's so tricky. That is a tricky one. Can you see him in that bottom one?
That one there, his leg.
There he is. There's his little leg. Look, just walking around that house. Anyway, so Billy decided to take Murphy for a walk and prove once and for all that Grandad's secret giant wasn't real. When they got closer to the mural, Murphy whined nervously. Don't be daft, boy. Don't be daft, boy, said Billy as they turned the corner. There's no such thing as a giant. He was real, and he was humongous, and he was terrifying. Well, he's not that terrifying, is he? He's quite a friendly-looking giant. A big, friendly giant, if you will. But Billy ran away as fast as he could. But then he had a thought. Maybe this was what Grandad meant when he said people are scared of things that are different. So Billy turned back. But the giant had gone. Billy went to Grandad and told him what had happened. I shouldn't have run away, he said sadly. Well, we all make mistakes sometimes, said Grandad, but I'm sure you can think of a way to make the giant feel better. What makes you feel better when you're upset? Billy thought for a moment. Then he had an idea. Do you think Billy looks like anyone?
Me.
He does look a bit like you, doesn't he? Look at that. It's uncanny. Uncanny. Anyway, let's carry on. Billy told Grandad his plan, and they got to work. They hammered. They sawed. They worked hard all day to make the giant a present he would never forget. When it was finished, Billy and Grandad hoisted Murphy the dog up high, hoping the giant would come and rescue him again. Then there was nothing to do but wait. And wait some more. They waited all afternoon until the sun began to set. What if the giant doesn't come back? Billy said. Maybe he's fed up of people screaming and running away. Maybe he doesn't want to live in our town because of me. But then they saw legs as long as drain pipes, hands as big as tabletops, and feet as large as rowing boats. It was the giant. Just like that they had planned. He had rescued Murphy from the ledge. Then the giant saw the present, and for the first time since Grandad had known him, he smiled. Because what Billy had realised was that the giant wasn't just a giant. He was also a person. And he wanted what everyone wanted when they were upset. A friend. The end. Oh, there's the other end paper as well. Look at that. The giant is free and walking around and doesn't mind if people see him anymore with his new best friend, Billy. Okay, that is my book, Grandad's Secret Giant. I will read another book very, very shortly, but thank you very much for listening, and I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're reading lots, and I hope you're making lots of artwork and using this time constructively. But yeah, thank you very much. All the best. Take care. Bye.